Hello, my friends. Sorry for my hand. I'm going to try to wiggle you around. I never quite know where I'm going to be here. How is everybody? Today is Wednesday the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, which was all in all very uneventful for me. Well, the Valentine's Day part. So I just wanted to come on. This is not going to be a food vlog today, but I just wanted to come on and do a little update. I know that at least for me, most of the Weight Watchers, YouTubers that I have been watching here since I started get to goal, promise they're not going anywhere, and then kind of fizzle off. And I want you to know that that's not what's happening with me. I am fully committed to staying on this journey with you. I think I've only put out maybe 2 videos in the last week or 2. It's been a really stressful couple of weeks for me. I'm not going to go into too many details, but we've been dealing with some pretty stressful health issues for my son. He's fine. So far, the doctors they don't think anything is wrong with him. He started acting a little funny last week. Almost, at first, I thought he just had something stuck in his eye. He has these gorgeous long eyelashes, and they always end up, the ones that fall off always end up in his eye, and he has lots of eye issues because of it. I've actually considered having them trimmed. I don't even know how to go about doing that, but they're really long and they bother him. So that's kind of what I thought and how it started. And then over the course of last week and through the weekend, it became more of almost like a tic, like a Tourette's tic or something. I definitely don't think he has Tourette's, but that's kind of the only thing I could think of. And I started thinking, okay, is it his eyes, or is it maybe something more neurological? I wasn't really sure, but then there were other times when I looked at him when I thought, okay, I think his eyes are blurry and he's just trying to correct himself, maybe just trying to make the blurriness go away or refocus his eyes. I wasn't sure, but I have been of course, very early on when it started, I started Googling and looking online. And then I had to promise myself not to do it anymore because I was so stressed out that this poor boy had a brain tumor and was going to die that I just had to force myself to stop looking for information because I just had to. So then I've just been really watching him really carefully and being really stressed out, and by no means have I been turning to food, which is good. I've never really turned to food for stress. I'm one who kind of pushes it away instead. I don't know if that's actually any better than turning to food, eating lots or eating none. So I really have not been eating much. I have not had the stomach for it. Between that and just my recent bout of anxiety, I've just been really overwhelmed. I'm happy to say we saw our doctor yesterday, and she doesn't think there's anything wrong. She thinks that it is just a habit. She thoroughly looked. She looked in his eyes. She put these special like glow in the dark drops in his eyes and looked at them with like 3 different kinds of lights. She really took her time looking for things, wanted me to know that she wasn't dismissing my thoughts, but that she really doesn't think anything is wrong with his eyes. His vision test was perfect, and she did tell me she doesn't think that it's neurological, and that for the next week we are just supposed to completely ignore it and see if it goes away. I'm gonna get out and get gas, and I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, it's cold. Okay, so I trust our pediatrician to the moon and back. She is fantastic, and she has been my kids' doctors their whole lives, and I'm willing to give it a couple of weeks and see what she says, because funny enough, it's exactly the same thing my mother told me, and my mother has worked with kids her entire adult life. She told me that she thought it was just a bad habit, but of course the mom in me and the anxiety-ridden mom in me has just been really stressed out that there's something wrong with my baby. And anybody who is a parent or a grandparent or a friend or an aunt or has somebody that they love, you know that you don't want to have to think about those things. So it's just been really stressful, and food has been the last thing on my mind. I've had a really hard time eating. I have stuck to simply filling for the most part. My points started on Monday, and I think I had 4 points, 6 points. I had the risotto meal that was in my last video. I don't remember how many points the risotto was, but that's really the only thing that I've eaten that wasn't simply filling. I've been eating a lot of yogurt. I've been eating a lot of bowls of cereal with almond milk or cashew milk. Just really simple, light, no think about it kind of food. But I am, not only that, but the medicine that my doctor put me on last week is still kind of taking its course, and I don't have a huge appetite. And I've talked to a few other people who are on Zoloft who say the same thing. My doctor did tell me it'll either go one way or the other. It will take your appetite away, or it will give you this raging, stomach is empty kind of feeling. And he said that it may always be like that. And I've talked with a couple of other people that I know that are taking it, and they've had the same effect as me. And they say that it kind of always, they've been on it for obviously longer than a week, and that it does affect their appetite. I'm trying to just roll with the punches and not think about it so much, and feed my body when I feel hungry. And when I don't feel hungry, I'm trying not to force myself to eat, because that just makes me feel even more sick. And I'm going to give it this month and see, because I don't go back and see my doctor for another 3 weeks. And we'll just see what happens. But right now I'm just trying to be really gentle with my body and my mind. I'm trying to just listen to it and give it what it needs and be okay whatever the outcome is. I have a couple fun recipes that I have meal planned that I would like to do. At least 1 or 2 cook with me's this week. Right now I'm headed to get some groceries, because I should have gone grocery shopping 3 or 4 days ago, but I just have not been in the right mind frame to do so. I ran to the store on Sunday and picked up a handful of things, but I mean, we have like 2 shriveled up cuties in our fruit bowl. We have no fresh vegetables left. Our house is a barren wasteland as far as fresh food is considered. We've been eating lots of canned and frozen food, which is fine because those things need to be eaten too, but it's just been a rough couple of weeks, and I'm ready to kind of get back to normalcy. And Grayson is feeling fine. He's perfectly fine. I'm just going to keep watching him, but I'm trying to take my doctor's diagnosis at face value and not stress so much about it. And we will see. But that's kind of my story this week. And my husband had to work yesterday, which was Valentine's Day. Anybody who knows the restaurant business knows that even though yesterday should have been my husband's day off, he I don't think we've ever had a Valentine's Day, the actual day together. It's a very busy day in the restaurant business, and he cooked for me on Monday night, and then Tuesday night I cooked one of his favorite meals, and we didn't do anything yesterday, which is fine. I think it's very much a glorified holiday. My husband, who may not be very outwardly squishy, as they say, he's not overly romantic, but he takes very good care of me. He is definitely one who randomly will just bring me flowers. So those things mean more to me than forcing him to buy me something on Valentine's Day. So it was just another Tuesday for us. But I am headed to the grocery store. I am feeling in a better mind frame today than I have. My head feels a little more clear than it has in the last week, which is good. I slept really good last night. A little peace of mind goes a long way. So I just feel better today, which is nice, and I'm getting out to have some kind of me time. I'm not sure. It's only 8:30 right now. I don't know if I'll be done and have time to go home before Grayson gets done school, or if I will just go right from here to pick him up. I don't think I will be gone that long, but you never know. So I'm going to go to Dunkin' and get a cup of coffee and do some shopping and just relax for a little while. So I will see you guys. Oh, that was kind of where I was going with that. My husband is home today and tomorrow because he worked yesterday. So I will not have a food vlog up until Friday, but I will have one up on Friday. So I hope everybody is having a good week. And I know my husband has to go out for a little while tomorrow. I may try to I'm still waiting on all my Enlightened stuff. I'm trying to decide if I would like to do a taste test or just review it as I eat it. I know that there's a lot of videos out there recently that are the taste tests for. I have both the bean crisps, the broad bean crisps, and the ice cream coming. So leave me a link in a comment below if you would like to see my taste test on them, if you'd like to see one or two big videos taste testing everything, or if you would just like me to review them through my daily food vlogs. Let me know. I'm still not sure when they're going to be here. They don't really send out confirmations. I talked to them early last week and I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm not sure when anything will be here. But let me know if you want to see a taste test and or a review, because I know there's been a lot, and how many times can you actually watch somebody eat 9 different flavors of ice cream? So let me know what you guys think. I won't be heartbroken or feel bad if you don't want to see another taste test. Just let me know what you want and I will do that for you. I feel really blessed that Enlightened reached out to me, and I will get their product out there. Let's just decide how we would like that broken down. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you on Friday for sure, maybe before that with a quick little unboxing or something. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.